Please help me.
What's wrong?
It's kinda difficult to put into words.
It's okay. Just try.
I'll be taking your life now.
Alright everybody, what is going on? This is Trey aka CanTreGame and welcome back to another video. Only this time the videos are not going to be recorded from my PlayStation and saved and uploaded to YouTube. This time we are truly going back to our old roots. We're using a capture card and we're going to record it externally. So not through PlayStation. And I know if you've been getting the notice and paying attention to my community tab, I posted a picture and told you guys to guess what I'm playing today. And I told you that it's not Soul Calibur 6. But before I play the game I want to play, I feel like I have to do something on Soul Calibur 6 first to tie everything together, right? Y'all know me by now. If you haven't guessed, I'm like a super diehard heavy fan of Soul Calibur 6 or Soul Calibur in general. It's literally my favorite franchise ever. It's my favorite game ever. I was so glad they brought 6 back. But yeah, Soul Calibur's my favorite franchise. The first one I ever played was 2, and I was like way back in kindergarten. I used to, every day at the end of school, I used to go to my auntie's house, play on the GameCube, and I literally remember just playing through the arcade with every character, not knowing what the hell I was doing, but having a blast beating the arcade, unlocking every character, and to play the story like 18,000 times. I remember Soul Calibur from way back in the day. 2 was the first one I ever played, and fond memories. And then I played the demo of Soul Calibur 4 back in the day when it was on PlayStation, when it first came out, so I was there for that. But then after a while, the game died out. Like, I kind of forgot all about the game until Soul Calibur 5. I eventually got that, and then I got 4 at the same time I got back into the game. But I was able to get the full copy of Soul Calibur 4, so PlayStation 3 version with, Star Killer and Darth Vader, which is still my favorite one to this day, and so on. But recently, last year, I've been able to acquire a PS2. And after playing Soul Calibur 6, obviously I got back into the game. So I went out, I think last year, and bought Soul Calibur 2 again. And then I also have Soul Calibur 3, which, spoiler alert, if you didn't guess from the picture, the game we were going to play is Soul Calibur 3. So I'm going to record that. But again, that goes back into why I'm on Soul Calibur 6 first. Because what I'm planning to do is, if everybody hasn't caught on by now as well, like, Tira is my favorite character now. However, back then, no. Like, literally, Soul Calibur 2, I was playing with anybody, I didn't really have a character. And actually, I think Soul Calibur 2, back in the day, I remember like being very fond of Kilik. He was just super fun with his staff and stuff. And I even played him on 4 when it came out. But tried and true when I finally took the game seriously was Xianghua. Xianghua was my main Soul Calibur 4. And Leisha on 5 because Xianghua wasn't there. And we don't talk about that because Soul Calibur 5 was trash. I don't care what nobody says. That game was garbage. I think the community agrees. But Soul Calibur 6 I ended up playing. Soul Calibur 6 is when I started playing Tira. So I know I'm a fraud, I guess you can. Elsa's my favorite character now. She's I wasn't really playing her back in the day until 6. And truth be told, Tira was actually my younger brother's character first. And I stole her from him on 6. Because he was playing her on 4. He was playing Tira and Amy on 4. And he was playing Tira on Soul Calibur 5. To a good degree. I don't know if he named her, but he definitely played her a lot too. It was his character. And like I said, on 4, I was playing Talum and Xianghua and Cassandra. Cassandra is the one I was sticking with throughout the game. But it was mainly Xianghua, and then Talum, and then 5 was just Leisha and Hilda. However, on 6, we did a character swap. Literally, I took Tira from him, and he got out. He said I stole his character. But on But then instead of playing Tira so much, he came by and he said, like, since you're not playing Shao anymore, I'll just take her. And I was like, okay. And if you guys know anything about Xianghua in 6, you know that was a terrible trade in my favor. Xianghua is the best character on the game. I don't care what nobody says. She is. She's the only one winning evils consecutively. Alright? And she's annoying and she has everything in the world. We don't talk about that. So the original plan was to just jump into Soul Calibur 3 and play through that story mode as Tira. But I think I'm gonna start off Soul Calibur 6 first. Trust me, I have a method behind this, right? Because by the end of this, we're gonna play Soul Calibur 6's story mode through Tira's little side quest first, and then we're going to play through Cassandra's story next. And I know, like, I'm saying that this is gonna be like a whole Tirathon here. We're gonna do a small little, I think we'll call this the Reign of Tyranny. There we go. We're gonna do the little Reign of Tyranny, right? So we're gonna play through a bunch of stuff with Tira. But believe me, it's best I do it this way so that you guys can see what a true menace Tira is. It all makes sense. We gotta play through Tira and we gotta play Cassandra's story too, because if you don't know anything about the original timeline of Soul Calibur from Soul Blade all the way up to Soul Calibur 5, then it won't make sense. But if you do know about the original story and what actually happened to Soul Calibur 4 and onward, you'll understand why Cassandra's story needs to be played, because I'm trying not to spoil too much, but let's just say that Tira had a hand in Cassandra's story and Sophia's stories. And you guys know, if you played 5, especially 5, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But basically, I understand that Soul Calibur 6 is a reboot, but it still kind of gives us an idea of what Tira might have been doing in the original timeline, because I don't think Tira debuted the character until Soul Calibur 3, right? But so basically, since Soul Calibur 6 is basically telling Soul Calibur Soul Edge's story, like, so the first 2 games ever released, we kind of get an idea of what Tira was doing before she actually started, you know, being relevant to the story. So this is kind of what she's doing in the past, and this is where she builds up to becoming a menace. And then you're going to, through Cassandra's story, once I play through it, you'll understand why this has to be done, right? We're gonna do Tira's story, then we're gonna do Cassandra's right after in a separate video, and then after that, we're gonna go into Soul Calibur 3, and then it'll all make sense, I promise. By the time we finish Soul Calibur 3's story, it'll all make sense. Without further ado, because I rambled long enough, we are going to get this bad boy started. I will check out my mic because I know I tend to breathe a little bit. I don't want that to be affecting the dialogue or anything like that. But let's get into it. Can't wait.
In the shadows of Europe lurks a group of assassins known as the Bird of Passage. One member, Tira, was born and bred to be an assassin. The moment the evil seed happened, Tira was undertaking a mission. Under the influence of the evil seed, her group's leader went insane, causing the other members to scatter. As a result, she was cast out into the world. Through a stroke of good fortune, a family took her in. However, her newfound stability was to be short-lived. Over the most trivial of things, Tira exploded with rage and ended up killing her entire family.
This is what I was born to do! Pure heaven!
It's so peaceful. I wish this moment would never end.
Who's that speaking?
Shut up. Doesn't matter who I am.
We need to get out of here.
Damn it. I know.
We can continue to kill, all by myself. Excuse me.
Huh?
Please help me.
What's wrong?
It's kinda difficult to put into words.
It's okay. Just try.
I'll be taking your life now.
Battle 1. Fight! Battle 2. Fight!
I'm gonna turn you into something beautiful! This is so much fun!
Who cares what you think? Can't you kill without opening your trap?
But if we're not careful, we'll draw attention. And it's not just about the actual killing. If you just rush in, then you can't enjoy the expression your victims make.
You always get carried away, Jolly. Who needs fancy stuff? All you need to do is crush, slice, and bathe in blood. That's what real killing is about.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Oh, pipe down. Can't you see how annoyed I am? What? Fight. What? Fight. Silence.
There! Over there! After her!
Uh-oh. I told you! This is what happens when you go over the top. We need to plan things out.
Who cares? This is how I do things.
I just want to say I found it super funny how the moment Gloomy got caught trying to murder people, she just immediately switched to Jolly. She got caught and threw Jolly under the bus, bro. That's crazy to me. That is so funny.
Why can't you just keep your mouth shut for once?
Why can't you? I'd have more fun by myself.
Is nothing ever straightforward? Damn it, this is so annoying.
How come it always ends up like this, even though we both like killing so much?
Hold on, Jolly. Who are you?
Been a while. Icern Drossel, the Iron Thrush.
Huh? Are you part of the Bird of Passage too?
I need your help again, Icern Drossel.
Don't call me that. I'm Tira!
Battle 1. Fight!
What? Wait, I'm gonna kill you!
Loosen up!
Battle 2. Fight!
I'm gonna slice you! Is this it? Seriously?
This is the worst.
Loosen up! So much fun!
That felt a lot more fluent with the mood changes.
Are you stupid or something? No way we're going back to the Bird of Passage. All I want to do is kill and have fun.
Still, I want to know something. Why are you here?
Nightmare is a threat.
Nightmare? Is that someone's name?
Tell me all you know before I kill you.
Yeah, because when it's just playing, when they force you to play as Jolly or Gloomy, some of the combos feel a little whoa. Like I'm expecting a mood change here, and then it's not happening. It kind of feels weird, you know. And you think one of the biggest complaints about TIRAnny I don't like her as far as gameplay standpoint, because she keeps changing her moods and it keeps messing up the combo, but it actually threw me off until you started changing. Also, I don't think she's that old in this game. I believe she's 17 years old here.
Where's Nightmare?
Just look at all this death. Such ruthless, wanton slaughter.
I've got goosebumps. I wonder what Nightmare's like. I want to see him now.
We're getting closer. We've got to be.
That means some silly flies are gonna start buzzing around.
Did you really think you could escape, Icern Drossel? I have been ordered to kill you if you refuse to come back to us.
Kill us? Just you try it.
You heard her!
So yeah, she's 17 in this game, at least from what I've heard. So not of age, but I do believe she's older than she is in the original time.
Battle
She's a lot
1.
younger.
Fight!
She's a bit older. Could be wrong on my end. I think she's wrong out too, so be careful with that. Just wanna 4K you? 4K? Okay.
See you in hell.
Oh, that's gonna hit. That's something I do. And you hit me with it. Wait. I almost didn't know it.
Battle 2. Fight!
Can I also just take time to say that this is Soul Calibur 6 is the first time TIRAnny's ever been a high tier character, because literally for most of her life she has been low tier or bad character. She was terrible on 3. I feel like she was even worse on 4 because of the gimmick and the loss of life. And she was bad on 5.
Ostrinesburg. So that's where Nightmare is. As long as the Bird of Passage or anyone stays out of my way, it's time to meet Nightmare.
Woo! This is where it starts to get good.
So you can see why giving up Xianghua for this character is like not good. Xianghua, or if the community calls her X, like she's been good in, I don't know, a Soul Calibur game when she wasn't good actually. And 6, he's just the best. She's always been good. Tira has not been.
So this is Ostrinesburg?
But there's no sign of the Azure Knight anywhere.
You were both right to come here. However, you are a little late.
Is this dullard all who's here? Too bad.
I shall tell you all you need to know. If I deem you worthy, of course.
Wow, he wants to fight us.
You just became a teeny bit more interesting.
Yeah, if you were playing Tira on like Soul Calibur 3 and like to this day, you were living life on hard mode. Like, you chose to struggle. But you know, I'm not like, once I made her on 6, I did, you know, but I still have Soul Calibur 2, 3, 4, 5. However, I don't own a PS3 anymore, so I can't play 4 and 5, and that's kind of makes me really sad. 4 is my favorite game, I talk about all the time. But I did go back and play Tira on the other game, and actually made her my character. Basically, I went back in time and started playing the older games to see how it was like, and it ain't fun. I made her work because, you know, thanks to Soul Calibur 6, I was used to the mood changes and stuff. But my God, she's still fun. But I'll kill this woman right now. The community keeps saying that if you can master both of her styles, because she has 2 move lists with the gloomy and jolly stuff, they said if you can master that, you have like a very strong character. That's a myth. That's a lie. No, you don't. You still have a terrible character. That is only true on Soul Calibur 6, okay? If you master her moves on Soul Calibur 6, you have a very strong character. And that's excluding Gloomy Coda. Gloomy Coda, I think she becomes the best character. Maybe. I don't know. I think Xianghua will still do a Gloomy Coda. But back in the old games, you didn't have Gloomy Coda. You just had the mood change for the hell of it. There was no benefit. And unlike this game, she can actually kill herself. Because her moves hurt her. So if you run out of HP, she'll really KO herself. It's not fun. Gotta be careful.
So, Nightmare is kind of like a puppet?
And he really killed so many people?
All is done because Soul Edge, the cursed sword, wills it, desires it.
Alright then! Let's go see Soul Edge! Yay!
Do as you please. You are worthy of that at least. I am not obligated to bring you into line.
What was his problem?
That was a rather boring fight. I didn't even feel like killing him.
Who cares about him when Soul Edge awaits?
Things have suddenly gotten really interesting.
I know! I can hardly contain myself!
This is the first time we've been on the same page.
The names of the warriors whose fates were bound to the 2 swords have been etched into the very fibers of history.
All right, so that's gonna kick off the first episode of this little series where we just go through everything in Soul Calibur Tira related, and you guys are gonna get firsthand why this character is such a badass, because there's a lot of Tira haters out there. I was watching a video and somebody commented, well, I was watching a tier list video on Soul Calibur 6, and this guy commented he doesn't understand us Tira players. And I'm like, you're not supposed to understand it. She's insane. She's crazy. There's nothing to understand. You just murder, okay? There's nothing to understand, right? But not only that, but people hate her because of her voice actor. Soul Calibur 4, first of all, I liked her Soul Calibur 4 voice actor. I think it fit her very well, although it can be annoying at times. I actually liked it. As Soul Calibur 6, I think it's her best voice actor for one, alright? But there's a lot of Tira slander out there, and y'all don't understand how much he's done for the story. Like, oh my god, like, do you know anything about Soul Calibur 3, 4, and 5? She was a menace, alright? A lot of stuff wouldn't even happen without Tira. We wouldn't have got a lot of things happened in Soul Calibur 4 without her. And in Soul Calibur 5, she was basically the main villain. Like, she's the badass. Like, she is a great villain for the stories. And I appreciate the slander. But that's what this is about. It's just the beginning. But you guys are gonna get the full course of her character. So, like I said, next time we're gonna play with Cassandra, because, you know, there's something alluding to Tira in this story that's very important. If you guys haven't caught it yet, you will. I'll explain it. It all makes sense. By the time I play through Soul Calibur 3, the reason I played Cassandra's story will make a bunch of sense. Believe me, it'll click. And I do plan to play Soul Calibur 4 and 5 as well, because obviously Tira had a big role in stories in those games too. But like I said, I don't own the PS3 anymore, so I gotta find one off Amazon. It'll probably be the next 3 weeks I do Soul Calibur 4 and 5 because, you know, finances and stuff. But we will be playing Soul Calibur 4 and 5. As terrible as 5 is, it's very relevant to Tira. And I also plan to get an original PSP so I can play Soul Calibur, I believe it was called Broken Destiny, right? Never played that one, so that's gonna be fun too. And as far as Soul Calibur 3 goes, we are not only going to be playing through the story mode, but we're also going to be doing all the little stuff that I never got to do on Soul Calibur 3, like fighting the, like, what's that? The statue thing, like, you know, the Colossus. We're going to do that, and we're also going to fight Night Terror. Whenever I figure out how to do that, so it's going to be great. But this is just the beginning. I never fought Night Terror before. I heard that he is I think the hardest boss in Soul Calibur history. But correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not aware. Like I said, I was young back then, so I don't know. But we're gonna do Night Terror, the Colossus, everything Terror related. So I'm about to get to recording the Cassandra playthrough, and that'll kick off episode 2 of this. We're gonna call it the Reign of Tyranny. But I'll catch you guys next time. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.